Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's live session. So, guys, I am Nutan. I'm a career coach and a life coach, and
I'm Dheeraj, and I'm a career coach, business coach, life coach, and a spiritual coach.
Right. And together we form something called as
ND Life Coaching.
So we come here every Friday to help all our connections on LinkedIn.
Yes.
To be able to help them to ace their career. Especially, I specialize in mid-age people. So people who have an experience of 12 to 15 years.
Yes.
They have explored their career opportunities. Now they're growing in the ladder. They're looking at leadership positions, or they're probably already handling a team. So what happens at that stage when you reach a stagnation, or probably you feel you're not getting what you truly deserve, or you feel you want to make a transition, you're not enjoying your role.
Absolutely.
Any of these challenges is what I truly work on, and I coach my clients.
Yes.
Hundreds of them coached individually and thousands of them coached through our workshop.
So this time the topic is truly amazing. It's simply great.
So why I came up with this topic today was, I learned this in the hard way, but at the very early stage of my career. That the mantra for success is to continue learning.
Yeah.
If you don't learn, you're going to get stuck.
Yeah.
Now, learning happens in two ways. One, learning happens from your own experiences.
Yes.
So you fall, you get up, you push yourself. You fail and you learn from your failures. You're successful, you learn from your success. So one way of learning is learning from your own experience.
Absolutely.
But they become very limited, because in one lifetime, how much are you going to really fall or be successful or fail?
Very true.
But when we learn from other people's experience.
Yeah, so the second way of learning is learn from other people's experiences.
Absolutely.
Okay? Like I always tell people that if you really want to be successful, go to a guy who's failed a lot and sit one day with him and sit with the book in the hand and ask him, tell me, what all did you do due to which you failed in your life? Because that's the biggest lesson that no college, no university teaches you. Now, learning can be all different ways.
So yes, so that's what I even mentioned in the post, that learning can happen from both.
Yes.
From people who've not been successful, you can learn what not to do.
Absolutely.
And from people who are successful, you can learn what to do so that you become successful.
Absolutely.
So today we are going to discuss about what to do in your career. What are the right things to do from the top notch, the most elite cream of the industry who've done so well for themselves.
Absolutely.
They've grown, they've either founded companies or they've grown the corporate ladder, but they've really created massive
I would say in the short run, these are legends.
Yes, absolutely.
Legends of their industry. And whatever that we're going to share is the views of these legends.
Yes. So people like Jack Welch, if you've heard of him, he was the one who really revived GE. Otherwise, GE would have shut down. And his became a case study in the whole of US.
Absolutely.
In fact, there's a management institute which runs and teaches the principles of Jack Welch on business management.
Yes.
So one lesson comes from him. The other lesson which comes from Indra Nooyi, who made it to the best.
And she makes us feel so proud that, okay, this is our female here from our country and she's reached there.
Yes. So one of the lessons are from Indra Nooyi.
Yes.
The other one is who's employed millions of people across the globe, Bill Gates, who has taught us a lot on how things are going to move in the coming era.
True.
So such people are people from where I picked up. It was really very difficult to choose the top 5, because when I've gone through all these interviews of these people, I've taken down these points. It took me around 6 months to go through this entire thing. That 6 months to sum it up into 5 points in half an hour is, believe me, not doing justice. But I thought at least I can share the maximum.
True.
From all these leaders, there are 15 leaders that I studied. And what was common amongst all these 15 is what I'm going to share today.
Yes.
So guys, are you ready? If not, then get a book and a pen. Believe me.
All those people are live and all those people are going to listen to us later. Ensure that you have a book and pen and you write every bit of it, because this is something that's going to change your life.
Right. So the very first one that I would like to share is about the most important person who decides your career. And that's your
boss.
Absolutely right. So This was said by Jack Welch. He said, never do what your boss says. What does that mean? He said, that's a basic requirement. If you're working, that's exactly what you need to do. That's bare minimum. It is not a standard. It's bare minimum expectation. If you're working in an organization, do all what your boss has said.
So never do what your boss says, but
that's only a basic requirement. In fact, what you need to do is do something which makes your boss look 10 feet taller.
Taller, absolutely.
So how can you make your boss irrelevant in the role? Then you're due for your promotion.
Yes.
If you're depending on your boss for guidance, if you're depending on your boss for direction, if you say that he's going to tell me and I'm going to do it, then you're not raising up the corporate ladder.
Absolutely. You can learn certain things for a certain time, but then finally, it's very important that you see to it that he looks 10 times taller.
So all what you have done makes him climb the ladder.
Yes.
When he climbs the ladder,
by default, he promotes you because he says, this is the guy who's helped me to reach at my position there. Let me give him his due.
So if you want to reach the position up, you make your boss above.
Absolutely. And this is told by the legend himself, Jack Welch.
Right? So never say, do only what the boss says. That's bare minimum requirement.
Yes.
And believe me, guys, when clients come to me, the first time when I hear them, and they say they have not got the promotion, the hike they deserve, whatever, blah, blah. The reason is because they've only been doing what the boss has been saying. Yes. I did everything what the boss wanted me to. I did everything in my KRA and they still are not promoting me. That's a basic requirement. If you need the salary, that is what you're supposed to do.
But if you need promotion, you need growth, you need to do this.
So you need to know what your boss is doing and try and see how much of that part can you help him doing it so that he has time for more.
Yes.
And when he does more, he gets his promotion and you get promoted to his level.
Absolutely. In short, make your boss depend on you.
So that's the first point.
Yes.
The second point, which I just shared, and the key again is keep learning.
Yes.
In today's day and era, believe me, friends, there is nothing more important than learning continuously and constantly. So keep learning. And when you learn, don't keep it to yourself. Make your environment more smarter.
Yes.
So how can you learn something and teach it to the environment or bring fresh new ideas to the environment?
Absolutely.
That is how you grow in your career.
So if you want to grow and if you want to progress, it's very important that you learn. You can't, like every single day, 2 hours individually we give on learning. We spend on learning every day. Like you see, we are just surrounded by books everywhere. So there's a book in my office, there's a book in my dining table, there are books in my sofa set, there's a book in my bedroom. Everywhere there's a book because whenever I get time, I ensure I'm learning something new because that's how I'm adding value to my life. And because I'm adding value to my life, I'm going to add value to my client's life.
Absolutely right. So keep learning and keep making the environment more smarter.
Yes.
So your presence should create that effort or that effect in the environment that growth in you is changing the environment.
Absolutely. And that's why I have fresh thinking, new ideas, new thinking. You know why? Because somewhere the boss is stuck. And now you have that opportunity to have a learning curve here, keep learning and come up with new ideas, come up with something freshness, which the boss says, wow, this is great.
So if the same meetings, the same agenda, the same things going on in the company when you meet, if you are the same, then there is no newness.
Absolutely.
You're not adding value. And that has to change.
Very
because
true.
Quarterly meetings, review, increasing business, all this remains same.
Yes.
What changes is the creative thinking of an employee who can add to business, reduce the cost, add more revenue.
Very true.
Ensure that the team is performing more efficiently, or how can the work environment be more harmonious? In any ways that you can contribute to make your environment smarter, you're thinking creatively, believe me, you're up the corporate ladder.
Which means minimum, I would repeat, minimum half an hour a day spend on learning something new.
The third one, build your brand.
Yes.
How do you build your brand? Now, this comes from the famous lady Indira Nooyi.
Yes.
She said, build your brand, be the go-to person, Be the person people can rely on. People have to come to you for solutions. So if you have read her book or you've gone through her interviews, she did mention one of the legal projects which she just was not aware. She had nothing to do with it. It was entirely a legal function. But she went there when the boss told her that I want you to run this project because those people are not able to do it.
Very true.
She said, I'm still here, stuck in work. He said, that I don't know, but I know that you have to take this up and make it running successfully. She took that work. She went to the lawyers. She went to the outsourced lawyers, to her legal department, translated all that into simple ideas, ensured that the entire thing got executed. That is why she's reached where she's reached. It's not happened free of cost, dear friends.
Absolutely.
So people don't grow just like that. They're really taking that
So the
effort.
best way to grow in life is become dependable. Let people come to you for solution. Let people depend on you. Building a brand means what are you known for?
Absolutely
in the
right.
industry, in the company, in the organization. Like, okay, is this person known for producing result no matter what? Is this person known for negotiation? Is this person known for sales? What is that you're known for is what you build your brand. Like for example, Dhoni is known for that whenever the entire team is in a dire situation, he'll perform.
Right.
Ye to abhi perform karega. He's known for that. That's exactly what is building your brand, and that's only possible when you're known for giving solutions.
So guys, that's how he became a captain, right?
Yes.
And he became a captain who really delivered because he started becoming the leader of the team much before he was a captain.
Yes.
So whenever the team was in crisis, people would come together and he would be the one person who was giving.
That's a beautiful word she used, crisis. So when people go to crisis, the one name they should remember is you. Iske paas chalte, ye kar payega. Iske paas chalte, ye kar payegi. Now that is how you build a brand slowly and gradually. And that brand becomes huge.
Yes. So you, in short, become irreplaceable in the company.
Yes.
Each and everyone is talking about you, and the talking is just not your team. Like I said, Indra Nooyi had nothing to do with the legal department, but her boss knew that if something is not working,
she'll do it.
It has to be executed. There can be no better person than her, and she made it happen.
So please reflect before we end and after we end that what am I known for? What is my brand value in the market? What am I known for? Am I known as a solution provider? Am I known as a go-getter?
Or am I known as a
nuisance maker? Am I known as a lazy guy? Am I known as a latecomer? What is that I'm known for is important.
Right? So become a person whom people can rely on,
yes,
trust on, be the go-to person. If there is a challenge, you're the name. If there is a challenge, your name pops up. If something has to be executed, go to this guy, he'll know it. If some resources have to be tagged, go to him, he will know it.
Absolutely.
He'll be able to connect you to the right source. This should be your reputation and your brand. So dear friends, that's the third thing. The fourth one, again, comes from this great lady because I knew it would be impossible for her, being a woman in the corporate world, in one of the most dynamic industry, to have not faced politics, right? So she said, don't play politics. Don't get involved in politics. Don't dirty your hands.
But
be aware of what's happening around you.
Absolutely.
Now, that was one lesson which I learned at this stage from her, because I remember I exactly for that same reason lost my job. My first job, I lost it because I was not aware
what's
happening around me, right? So politics, don't play it. Don't dirty your hands, because if you get into that game, it's a vicious cycle. You don't grow. Somewhere, some point of the time, you'll get stuck.
Yes.
And you'll be thrown off.
But at the same time,
it's not a great place to be in politics.
Like I know so many people saying that I'm not interested in this politics. I'm not interested in politics. Of course, you should not be interested in politics. Why should you be? We're not politicians, but you should always be interested about what's happening around you, what's happening in the environment, what's happening in the company, what's happening in your team, what's happening in the organization, what's happening in the industry. You should know what's happening, because otherwise you become a political target.
Right.
And then you crib and cry. You know why? Because you want to be naive all your life, thinking that innocence is bliss. No, it's not every time. We are in the world where we need to be aware of what's happening around us. Who is doing what's going on, so that not that we can play politics, but we can be wise enough to protect ourselves.
Absolutely right.
That's the idea.
So if you've created a brand, and if someone has tried to play politics against you, and if you're aware of what is happening, you can reach out to the right people and protect yourself and keep growing.
Absolutely. Like my spiritual mentor told this a long years ago, that either people grow or they become jealous. Which means if you are growing, if you are progressing, you are the go-getter, you are the solution provider, you are the brand, which means there are a lot of people who want to be jealous about your growth because they can't grow. Now, these are the people, courageous people are people who come on the front and they attack you. But jealousy people are cowards who always try to attack you from behind. And that's what playing politics is all about.
So most of the times they're incompetent people.
Yes.
Who don't have any specific competence. The only competence they have is how to keep placing people from this place to here, go behind their back, do backbiting, create a rumor, grapevine, and that's how they progress in their career. That's not the right way to grow, because somewhere at some stage you get stuck and you get stuck badly.
Yes.
And your reputation carries before you and you don't get a new job.
Absolutely.
So don't play politics, but be aware of what's happening. Lesson number 5. This comes from Bill Gates. He said 1/3 of jobs will change in the coming times.
Yes.
1/3 of the jobs we're already seeing.
Massive number.
Things changing, right? Automation coming up in massive way.
Absolutely.
AI taking over. Right?
So, which means if I need to compete in the coming years, we are not competing with humans, my friends.
So he said two areas that you should really be keen and aware.
Yes.
One is data.
Data
in so many different ways.
Yes.
Like we really know today, every time in 24 hours, probably 80 times you would have heard the word data. Data privacy, data analytics, data scientists,
yes.
How to use the data, people are buying data, people are selling
data. Oh my God.
Everything is happening. It's a buzzword.
First thing people want is your data. For anything, they want to give you free. For data. They're not interested in giving something you free. But in return, they want your data.
So guys, data is one word, and second word is social sciences. Social sciences, what's happening with humans? What's happening with the environment?
Yes.
What are people going through?
Yes.
Emotionally, medically, physically. That is really, yes, that's going to create a load of change in the coming era.
Very
so
true.
If you're not aware of these two things happening, you're out of the right place in this working
So how do you
world.
beat this? Something called as automation, AI, robots and everything. There's only one way. Be innovative. Keep upgrading, keep learning, so that you beat them, because they are going to be fed only what you are doing mundane. But if you are a person who is upgrading and doing something new again and again and again and again, it's very difficult to beat you. It's very difficult to copy your style. It's very difficult to replace you, because every time you've learned something new, you applied something new, and you've come up with something new, which now they don't know, okay, but humko to laga tha, ye kar raha hai, but this is new. That's how you're going to beat AI. That's how you're going to beat a robot.
So guys, we actually are supposed to be creative species, right?
Yeah.
Humans have this called as brain, which no one has.
Because we are only creating AIs and robots.
So if I have this, I better use it.
Yes.
Why should I restrict myself saying this is what I get paid? I just go there, do my job and come back. If I just do my job and come back,
absolutely,
I'm only getting paid the salary, and tomorrow I'll become redundant.
Absolutely. Now there are two category of people who are going to listen to them and react. One category say, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. अपने देश में होने को 50 साल लगेगा, मेरा career खत्म हो जाएगा. And there are second people who will take it seriously, and they will start like when I heard this 10 years back from Tony Robbins, our mentor, and I said, wow, this is happening. Okay. And if he's saying, which means it's really happening. And we started, that's why we have done so much of innovation in our own lives in terms of our professional life. So much. We're learning so much because we don't want to be redundant. We don't want that somebody is just replacing us.
Virtual world is such a big reality, a part of our life.
Oh my God.
People are just reaching out from any part of the world to each other, which was never possible 2 years back, right? So just keep being aware of what's happening around us. Now, these are the 5 lessons. I'll reiterate, and then to add a little more value.
We'll give you bonus 2 more, but let's reiterate the first 5.
So first one, Never do only what your boss asks you to do. That is a basic requirement. Right, guys? You've been hearing us.
But do
yes.
What makes your boss sees 10 feet taller.
So do what makes your boss look 10
feet taller.
So he's being smarter because of your presence. Second, keep learning and make your environment smarter. Be more creative, bring new ideas to the table.
Absolutely.
Your presence should add value. There are many people who come to the meeting and they go out of the meeting. They come with a notepad, they don't do anything, they just step out. They're only in the meetings for a cup of chai or a snack, and that's the value add they do. They do nothing beyond that. You can't be one of them. If you have to grow in your corporate ladder, you're bringing in fresh ideas.
Absolutely.
You're making the environment smarter.
Yes.
Right? There's another thing. The third point. Build your brand.
What are you going to be known for in the industry, in the company, in the organization?
So guys, brand is anyways getting built. If you're a nuisance maker, you've already built a brand. If you don't know anything, you're incompetent, you've built a brand. If you're a person who's complaining all the time, you're branded as a complacent person.
We all are known for something. Like in our industry, we are known for 100% results. Touch wood till now. Not a single client.
Yeah, but that's a brand built.
We built this brand, okay? Where not even a single client, hundreds of people we've coached, both of us put together in this 1 decade almost. Not even one client in whatever area they have come for, we're not able to produce results.
Right. So you know what? If you don't think about it, you'll never be able to build it.
Yes.
Right? So for that, you need to think, what do I need to become? Who do I need to become?
Yes.
And to start from there, become a go-to person in the organization. You should be a solution provider. You should be a person who can be trusted, relied upon. In times of crisis, you should be the person people should reach out to. Something has to be executed immediately. You should be the person having connections and resources. Today's time and age, you don't even have to know people personally, physically, meeting them. Nothing is required. You can even connect to this virtual reality.
So which means you need to first sit tonight and think, what should I be known for in the coming year and the years in my market, in the organization, in the company? What should I be known for? And that's what you start working reverse. First decide, what are you wanting to be known for? Once you decide, this is what I want to be, like, there's a friend of mine, he's known as best in the world for providing one particular domain in the telecom industry. He's the best in the world. You have no idea that how all the companies are behind him, because nobody in the entire world does what he does in one particular domain. That's his branding. Okay, so that's the third thing. Fourth thing.
So people are coming to you for solutions, people are coming to you for resources, people are coming to you for knowledge, expertise, experience. That is what is your brand.
Yes.
Then the fourth one, very, very crucial.
Very crucial.
And it's been spoken about day in and day out by people. That's the reason many a times people leave the organization. And that word is politics.
Absolutely.
So like I said, don't play politics.
But be aware of it.
Yes. Don't dirty your hands in politics.
Yes.
That's a very vicious
Nobody
cycle.
leaves the job because the company is bad. People leave the job because the boss or juniors play politics.
And then from Bill Gates, 1/3 of the jobs are going to change by 2030. So really look at your job. Is it something that can be replaced?
Yes.
If it can be replaced, it's time to make a transition in your career. So transit, look at the jobs. If it is a repetitive, mundane task, if it is not using your creativity, if it is not challenging you intellectually, then it's a job that can be replaced, dear friends. So please keep looking into it. And he said 2 key buzzing words we should be aware. One is data and second is social sciences. Now giving you the bonus, the balance to bonus from her side. So one more which all of them said was, be surrounded by amazing minds. Be surrounded by amazing minds. Surround yourself with people who are better than you. Now, most of the times if you want to be with peer circle, where we are comfortable, we should not be seen as, oh, I don't know this. Oh my God, this is not. Or we want to be with people who are not better than us so that they give us all the importance. Absolutely. And we feel great. Like, I was just speaking to one of the clients yesterday and she was saying that,
she's so happy, she's so excited, and I asked her, okay, tell me the 5 friends that you're with. She's a little small teenage girl, and she gave names, and I asked her how good academic these people are, below average. How good they are in sports, below average. How good they are in art, dramatic, below average. And where are you? I said average. Oh, wow. So she feels great being below average. I said, why is it that in your college, none of the kids who are great and excellent are wanting to spend time with you? You know why? Because she's below average for them. So many a times we do this mistake that we feel jealous about these people who are on the top, people who are growing, people who are better than us. And then that's a problem. Rather, look up to them and see what is that makes them to reach where they are.
So when you're surrounded with this amazing minds, with people who are better than you, there are so many ways you can learn. You can observe them.
Yes.
And you can learn.
Yes.
You can listen to them and you can learn. You can participate in their discussions and you can learn.
What they achieved in 20 years, you can achieve in 2 years. But just being with them, learning from them, because they did whatever they could. Now 20 years of experience, they come to you, they give it to you, and you apply that and you grow in 2 years.
And believe me, friends, today, in the age that we are living, there are so many people who have grown to a peak of their career and they're absolutely open to mentoring you. They don't keep, they're not reserved. They don't have any challenges. It's all about you.
So
how do you
she's given a beautiful word, I would say. Ensure, in short, you have mentor in life. These great-minded people, you need to have these in your life as a form of a mentor.
Yes. So be surrounded by these people.
Yes.
Either in your company or it can be outside through these professional platforms.
Yes.
But wherever you're planning to move ahead in your career, look at those people around you.
Absolutely.
And reach out to them, stay connected to them, learn from them.
Yes. And here I'm telling open, I've never said that, but not because I'm a coach, but I'm saying, please hire a coach. Okay. First time I'm saying, because you need that person who is there, who's been through all of this. And now that person is going to guide you with his mind, with his experience to ensure that you grow.
And the most important, that's why it's the last, right? Life is about dreams or life is about vision, right? We all have a dream that we come to this corporate world for. There's something that we want to achieve for our lives. We want to become like someone. We want to create something. We want to do something. We want to become something.
We want to leave a legacy and go back.
Absolutely right. And if nothing of this is true for you, then you're not meant to be in this corporate world. You're not meant to be in work world. Then you're just going there to make the money.
Absolutely. It's like a job, going every day, finishing your job, taking your package, taking your money and coming back home.
So life is about dreams. Life is about a vision.
Yes.
That's the first part. And then the reality hits us. So my dream is this, but the real world is like this. Real people are like this. The reality of the era is like this. We are going through this phase of life. So that is reality.
Yes.
So one side is my dream. Second is the reality. Now I need to have that strong determination to ensure that I make my dream a reality.
So to be able to convert your dream into reality, there's one thing that you need, and that is determination.
So name it, Steve Jobs.
Name it.
Created because he had a dream, he had a vision. Bill Gates created because he had a dream, he had a vision.
Name it.
Warren Buffett, the richest man on the earth.
Absolutely.
She had a vision, she created, and that's where she is. You may not have the entire vision of your 40 years, but start with 1 year.
Absolutely.
Maybe 2 years, maybe 5 years, maybe 10 years. But slowly as you keep growing, keep looking forward, dream of something which no one has created.
Very true.
Something unique that you would want to build for yourself, want to create for others, want to become like someone.
Yes.
Like he said, want to leave a legacy behind.
Yes.
What is that you've come here to contribute in this 40 to 50 years of your work life? Please write that down and then see where you are. What is your current reality? And your determination is one thing which will take you, make your dreams turn into reality.
Absolutely. Just don't make it a wishful thinking. Okay.
Absolutely right.
Make it a must for you, that dream. And with that, back up with determination. Okay,
so guys, that is it from both of us today.
Yes.
7 points from the most successful people in the industry. And if you apply them, believe me, life will change. So thank you very much.